Hi everyone. So today was not the best day in the world for me. It was a really difficult day. I had a test in Japanese this morning, and there were only 3 questions on the test, and I couldn't answer one of them. So essentially, even though I studied for like 4 hours last night, and went over it and over it and over it because I couldn't remember the structural context in which we use kamoshirenai. I basically got a D. So that was not cool. And then I went to work this afternoon and I worked right on campus, which was cool. But the weather was kind of funky, so there were hardly any people out anyway, except for those that were rushing to and from class. Like, there was nobody out just, that weren't busy. And at one point, a big gust of wind blew, and all of my paperwork went flying off of the table across the yard area and landed in the mud. And as I chased after those papers, a torrential deluge decided to descend from on high, drenching me to the skin. And so I was like, okay, this is not cool, but you do what you gotta do. And so as I'm carrying my wet and muddy paperwork back over to the table, the tablecloth on my table got caught by another gust of wind and was blown clear out into the muddy area. I'm glad that it didn't flip over because the tablecloth would have been muddy, and that did not happen. So that's a plus. But basically at that point, I was irritated. I folded up my table. I brought my table home. I cleaned off all of my plastic, my plastic charts and stuff with a washcloth and put them in my bag, and then I saved what paperwork I had that didn't get drenched or muddy, put those back in my bag, put the table away, and then I went back out with just my paperwork in my bag and managed to get one sign up for both the green energy and for paperless billing. But at that point I was so down. It's really hard to do any type of job that's close to or involves any type of sales type work when you're just downhearted. And I was really downhearted at that point, and I stayed out as long as I was supposed to, and then I basically just dropped my stuff off at home and went and picked up my son. On top of all that, I had my heart set on having corned beef and cabbage for dinner tonight, and I was going to put it in the crock pot this morning. So I took it out yesterday afternoon and put it in the fridge to thaw. And somehow my refrigerator got turned all the way up to level 8, and it was still frozen solid this morning. And so was half of the vegetables that were supposed to go in with it. So basically it was ham sandwiches and ramen for dinner. I don't know. I just feel like everything that could have gone wrong today kind of did, and is very disappointing day. I don't know. I probably shouldn't be coming on to this forum just to complain about my day being bad, but sometimes you just need to talk to somebody, and you're somebody, so hi. Let's talk about how crappy my day was. Anyways, I guess that's it. I wanted to keep this less than 5 minutes, and I do need to go study for tomorrow's Japanese class. Apparently I need to study harder because I suck right now. So, I guess I will talk to you next time. Have a good night, and regardless of my depressing posts on here, please do like and subscribe for more stuff from me, hopefully not so depressed. And I will talk to you next time. Bye.